we've gotten used to these 4 minutes, but we haven't seen a true 3-pitch swing off as a sudden death tiebreaker here.
The guy throwing the ball to him is Dino Ebel, and Ebel has done this before. Threw it to Albert Pujols, threw to Vlad Guerrero Sr.
And when I played for the Angels, Dino Ebel was our third base coach. He threw me batting practice, one of the most true balls. And when I talk about a true ball, wherever he wants to put it, Joc Pederson's saying, get that ball inside, I want to pull. Watch Ebel hit that over and over again.
And you're kind of getting into a little bit of a groove here. We've had some practice, and you're watching Pederson now launch a couple, and that one also crawls over the wall. As Pete Alonso is watching us, are you feeling an advantage for lefties? You've heard about it in this ballpark versus a guy like you as a righty.
Honestly, I just want to hit the ball hard. I feel like with these big league balls, I feel like they're going to be a little juiced today, especially for the Derby. And I feel like if you just put barrel on it, good barrel on it, they're going to fly no matter what the conditions. And
to any part of the park.
Yeah, any part of the park. And it looks like now the wind's starting to die down a little bit, and I feel like all fields are in play today.
First round average about 13 homers over this time Derby, and right now Joc Pederson almost looks a little tired himself.
Yeah, well, he's trying to get into a rhythm. He's not lifting the ball, which is something that Joc Pederson's really good at. His natural swing is to lift it, and he just needs to slow down a little bit and get back to his natural swing path.
You can see that graphic up there with the star. 2 440-foot homers will give you a 30-second bonus. He's got one clicked off.
There you go.
And I'm interested, a guy like you, how many swings do you think it's going to take for you to get into that rhythm? Because it's taken Joc a little bit over a minute here, but now he looks like he's launching balls.
Well, the biggest advice I got from I'm really blessed because I have Robbie Cano and Todd Frazier, 2 home run derby champions. So I got a really good veteran committee of champions, and also Chili Davis is our was the hitting coach with the A's when Cespedes won. So I had a really good group, and they just said, like, you got more time than you think. Relax, and if you don't get a homer pitch, don't swing, because you have way more time than you really think you do. Especially Todd, he says if you have maybe a minute left or something like that, and you're down maybe 5, all it takes is a little run to get in a groove, and then you're right back in it or ahead.
Have you competed in derbies before?
I have. I think the only one that I've competed against was against Jose Canseco in the 2014 Northwoods Collegiate Summer League.
Of course.
And you beat him.
I didn't personally, so I'll tell you the story. So me and Joe Dudek, he was the first baseman for UNC at the time. Me and him competed against Jose, and so all of us competed in the old format, 10 outs.
Yeah.
And I hit 5, Joe hit 6, and Jose hit 1. And then,
but Jose moved on.
But Jose moved on because he had to move on, and then Joe put on an absolute show and took him down in the last round, and I mean it was awesome.
Well, talk about a show. I mean, Joc's not even hitting these balls, and he's on a little bit of a roll now. He does need to get one over 440 or 2 over 440 to get that bonus here.
He's got one of those. That one won't get there, but he's starting to elevate that ball. You mentioned the right field. He's got 9 now. Pederson in the first round in 15 had 13. Yep. Then he had 12 in the semis. He's going to be at that number again with $120 to go.
There's that groove right there.
You both have been in that groove. What's that feel like?
Sweetness.
There's nothing better. There's nothing better. When you're hitting home runs, I tell people the hardest thing to do in baseball is to hit a home run. And whenever you connect, whether it's in batting practice or a game, it still feels good. The sound of the bat, the feeling off that ball right there, the feeling of the hands when that ball connects, Pete, there's nothing better.
Well, actually, the best feeling is when you don't feel the ball hit the bat at all. It's just a sweet feeling. You don't even feel it, and it's just a nice smooth swing, and you just kind of feel the bat flow through the zone, and then that's it. That's when you know you really got it.
Boys, he's hitting him 429, 431. He's got 30 seconds left. He's got a bunch of home runs here, 14. But boy, he could love to get an extra 30 by going to 440. That's going to be really close. Yeah. 452, he gets an extra 30. Huge for him. And look at the numbers, Mark. He's got 15 already.
Yeah, and it's one of these things that don't panic. Like you said, Pete, don't panic when you have 5 or 6 after the first 2 minutes, because all it takes is a run. And all of these guys, whether it's Joc Pederson or Alex Bregman, when they get on a run, they can hit a lot of home runs.
Very impressive opening round for Pederson.
That's a good one to end on.
So he's got a 30-second bonus coming up, and he's sitting on 17. See brother Champ there. For Joc Pederson, he, by the way, wanted Johnny Washington to throw him pitches tonight. Johnny now works for the Padres as the current hitting coach, and as Joc Pederson said, that didn't go over too well. So he's got Dino Ebel throwing pitches to him tonight. He's part of a Dodger team that's got 3 guys with over 20 homers, and boy, he's sitting on 17 with 30 more seconds.
And you got to feel really good about this. The magic number in the first round is 13 or 14. If you can get over that number, you feel really good about your chances. And Joc, as we talked about, once he got into that groove, the ball started flying.
That's going to go.
Joc Pederson now with 18 home runs.
That's going to go.
He just gets the ball in the air so easily. Again, he doesn't have to try to hit the ball in the air. He doesn't have to try to hit home runs. His natural swing takes the ball out.
Oh, absolutely. Playing against him, he just gets to balls. It's effortless.
Hammered.
That's pretty.
Hammered.
And for all the fans, the second deck here in Cleveland is an absolute bomb. If you see a lefty get to the second deck, you know he got one.
Joc Pederson,
there it is. That's
what
a
a
hell of a
show.
round.
And the crowd and the players all standing here on the first baseline. 21, the most in this format in the first round had been Stanton with 16, Pete. That's an unbelievable number.
Yeah, that's a way to start off the Derby. That's starting it off right for sure.
So the 2 guys on this desk look at you and Joc Pederson as the 2 guys to beat. And Joc did not disappoint. You look at that slow motion swing. He's actually pointing towards left field when he starts out. He knows he wants to get that ball in the air, get that ball to the pull side. He had Dino Ebel the entire round throw the ball middle in, and he just stays on his backside, spins, and the ball goes forever.
Incredible numbers for Pederson. I misspoke. Stanton had 24 in 2016. He's got 21. And yeah, there's an early example of the power to right field. A great start to the Derby. The ball's flying tonight. You got great conditions. That's what I took from that.
Yeah, ball's gonna be in play everywhere, it looks like.